Hi Leo, welcome to your June reading. This is for Leo, Summer Rising Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you for the month of June. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, we're going to jump right into this reading and see what messages Spirit has for you for the month of June for Leo, Summer Rising Venus. We're going to pull a couple of fair messages, get a feel for the energy. Messages from my Leos. What's going on for Leo, Summer Rising Venus in the month of June 2022? Messages for Leo, please. Show me clearly. What's going on for my Leos in June? We have Nelly's The Alchemist. I like that card a lot, and that's number 27. Messages for Leo, Summer Rising Venus in the month of June. We also have Lunaea the Wild. Ooh, number 27 and number 57. All right, and at the bottom we have the Bright Mother, which is all about initiating. And so that's kind of the vibe that we're picking up on so far for you guys in the month of June. This is going to be a great month to plant new seeds, plant new intentions, and to go for what you desire the most, what your gut, your heart, your soul craves. You have the ability to attract that, to manifest that, and bring it into reality. Now, some things are out of your control. With Nelly's The Alchemist coming out, it does say, like, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can, so much energy that you can invest. You can't force a seed to crack. Like, you plant those seeds, but you can't speed up the process. You can't force them to sprout in like 30 seconds, right? It's going to take some time. It's going to take a few days, maybe even weeks or months for it to actually sprout, to germinate into some sort of plant, right? To become something physical. Some of the manifestations, I would say the bigger it is, the longer it will take for it to germinate. We'll use that lightly. Maybe some of you are actually gardening. Ayo, shout out to my gardeners out there. But it's like, no matter how wild or crazy these dreams and manifestations may be, it's still possible. Not even it is possible. Let me correct myself. It is possible that it is coming in. It is coming in. It's just a matter of when. So it's kind of like when you order something online, and I can say this because this just happened to me this last week, is like the expected date was like last week, and you know, the day comes along and the order hadn't come in. I was like, is it coming yet? Like, I ordered it, I put in my order, I paid the money, but where's my package, right? And it came a little bit longer. It actually arrived today, hey, but it was longer than the expected due delivery date. I was gonna say due date for some. It's like, you know, some of y'all got like the, you know, that's so true. It's like some people who get pregnant, some people who are ready to give birth, they have the due date, right? But they go overdue, right? They're overdue a couple days, couple weeks. So keep that in mind. It's like, although you may feel like this is long overdue, it's like, yeah, it is. It is, but it's happening on divine's timing. So maybe it's not actually overdue, but coming to you at the right time. For you, you think it's overdue. For you, you think, I should have this by now. And yeah, you probably should. But you know what? Divine says, no need to worry. It's all happening at the appropriate timing, and you need to just take a step back, surrender, and just trust that when it comes in, it'll be the best time. You'll appreciate it so much more. I know you can't wait to have it right now. You can't wait, but you also got to be mindful of when you say, I can't wait for insert, because now what the universe is really hearing is, I can't wait. That's all. That's the main, you know, our words are our wand, our magic that we be spewing every day. And so we're saying things like, I can't wait. It's almost like we're manifesting more waiting. In a way, it's kind of fucked up when you think about it like that. But so just be mindful of the language that you use as well, because the words we use really do, they're like spells. And Nelly's The Alchemist, she's got her little fairy wand, and it's just like the words that you say, affirmations, words of affirmations definitely do shift your reality. So use that to your benefit. I highly recommend, and I've been doing this for like the last month, and holy fuck, man, it's changed my life. Like, literally, like, the amount of blessings that have just been occurring lately, it's insane. So I've been saying, show me how good it gets. show me how it gets good. You can say it either way. I say both. And oh my God, like say it throughout the day, you guys. It just changes your focus towards all like the blessings and shit. And like the days where I hadn't said it or I forgot to say it, those days were kind of like the funkier days. So like little affirmations like that can really shift your focus, can really shift your life. And I'm just saying, use that energy to your benefit. Now, Nelly's the Alchemist does talk about how like divine timing is at play, and you can only do so much. Like I was already saying that, so I don't really need to repeat myself. You can plant the seed, you water it, put it in a nice sunny spot, but you can't speed up the process of it germinating, of it sprouting, right? You can't speed that up. That is out of your control. So you just got to keep doing what you're doing. Keep that consistent effort, keep that focus, keep that dedication, and keep having trust that your order will come. It may be a little bit overdue on your terms of timing and all, but universe has perfect timing. So have faith in that, have trust in that. And Luna's the Wild. This is all about just like go for it. Believe it, achieve it. This is confirmation. Like if you've been contemplating like taking some sort of action or doing something or starting something or trying something out or going somewhere, this is your confirmation. Yes. Green, check mark. Why did I say mart? Check mark. Go for it. Confirmation. Do it. Do it now. Okay. This is awesome energy. Go for it. Have fun. And just like see where your wildest dreams take you. Okay. And then the Bright Mother. This is all about initiating. This is at the bottom of the deck. Initiating something new. Bringing in new energy. There's room for expansion. Room for growing. It's awesome. Now this is just at the bottom, so I don't want to spend too much time talking about that. Let's move on to the tarot. And let's see what is going on here. What is beginning. What are you calling in, attracting this month, in the month of June? It feels fucking great. I gotta be honest, it feels really good. So I'm just trying to see what deck do I want to use for this. I'm gonna use this deck today. Alright. Alright, messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2022. What's going on for my Leos in June? Tell me clearly. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of June 2022. Seven of Cups coming out. Gotta be a little choosy. Gotta be a little picky. We also have the Three of Cups. Like you may have a lot of options on your plate right now, and it's like it's time to get focused. Time to select what path you want to take. Don't be like, well, I don't really know. We'll just see where it goes. So like, no, get as clear, get as focused, get as precise as you possibly can be. All right. When it comes to your manifestations, be as specific as you can be. For example, last year where I live, we went through a heat wave. It was like, it broke like the world record for our city, right? It was the hottest it had ever been. And we were like, oh my God, let's go get a pool. Let's manifest a pool for the summer. And we didn't specify. Like, we didn't say what kind of size of pool. What, like, you know what we ended up with? A kiddie pool for our feet. I mean, hey, can't complain. At least it's something. But if you want a pool, you gotta manifest the fucking pool you want, not a kiddie pool, right? Otherwise, the universe says, okay, you said a pool, here's a kiddie pool. You know, so that was just like an example. You want a relationship? Okay. Here's this toxic relationship, someone who reminds you of your ex. Or you want that job? Oh, here you can work at McDonald's. I mean, hey, shout out to the people that work at McDonald's, because if it wasn't for you, I couldn't get my Big Mac and fries at like 3 in the morning. So shout out to you guys. But like, you know, you want a high-paying job, get a specific, paint the picture, imagine it, believe it, feel it. What does that feel like inside? Like you gotta feel it. You gotta really tap into that energy. And you might be looking at me like, bitch, you're delusional. That's how it's gotta be, baby. When you're trying to manifest your dream life, you gotta be a little bit delusional. Just make a little bit of that delusion, right? We do have the Five of Pentacles that came out. I need to get focused, you guys. I feel like I'm just talking a bunch of shit. Like, the Sun, okay. Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, Mother of Cups at the bottom. Strength, there's your energy coming through. twice here, Leo energy. So it looks like you're overcoming some sort of struggle, some sort of loss that you went through. Could be recent, could be occurring in the month of June, or this could be bringing up some sort of loss you went through maybe a while back, but maybe the loss that you went through has you feeling very confused, very unsure. But it seems like you're going to be getting clarity on that this month, and it's going to set you free, and you're just going to feel so much lighter, so much more at peace, and just ready to move on with your life. Yeah, that's the thing. I think your last, I know your last however many readings as of lately, they've been intense. You guys have had some intense messages, intense energies that we've been picking up for you guys. And I just want to make sure that you guys know that you are getting through this, and it shows, and you're on the upswing. You're on the upswing. Things are only going to get better from here on out. What goes up must come down. You went down. You feel like you hit rock bottom. Now you're coming back up. All right. So it's only going to improve day by day, week by week, month by month. Your life is about to change drastically in the most positive ways. Okay, so I do feel like this is just going to be a really positive month for you. So let's talk about this, okay? Because we do have that Five of Pentacles. You have experienced some sort of loss, but I think about it like this: all types of flowers, trees, bushes, you name it, they have beautiful blooming, sprouting, right? And then what happens? They die. They drop their leaves, and it sucks, and it's sad. And it's like, damn, like I wish that would have lasted longer. I wish they would stay blooming all year round. But with every dying flower, it creates room for new sprouts. It also, think about it like this, all right? So I know this is maybe not the exact, because this is a rose, and roses, they bloom once and then they die, right? But think about it like an apple tree, right? There's the beautiful apple blossom or cherry blossom, right? And it's so beautiful, but it only lasts a few weeks. And then the flower dies, and it's like, wow, that's sad, like it's over. But actually, it's not. It's just begun. So it's like, that's kind of like what you're going through. You're going through this kind of blossoming process where like you think, wow, my life's over, I'm fucked. When actually that was just a sprout. That was just you like bursting out, opening up, blossoming into who you are actually meant to be, who your soul is meant to become. So let's keep going on with that idea. It's like the blossom is sprouting. What happens after, or not sprouting, the blossom dies, right? What happens from that? A fruit grows, right? So a fruit will grow from the loss that you experienced with that Five of Pentacles, right? You went through some sort of loss. It was painful. You're like, how could this happen? Why did this happen to me? Oh my God. But actually, there is a beautiful, beautiful reward. Some sort of fruit that you're going to be gaining from this, whether you want to believe it or not. There will be a fruit that you gain from the loss. So it's temporary. Whatever this loss is that you've experienced, Leo, I'm sorry for your loss. It is temporary, and it's going to be replaced. There's some sort of return from this. So I almost want to say this loss is kind of like, it's an investment in a way, like some way, some shape, some form, okay? And it looks like there's going to be lots of positive shit coming in the month of June, okay? So keep that up. Stay focused. Right now, you're like, why did this happen to me? I don't understand. I feel so confused. I feel so lost. You will get full on clarity as to why this had to happen, why this occurred, what lesson you could take with you moving forward, how can you move on from this. You'll get all the answers you need, okay? This too will pass, and for some, maybe it's a situation where it's like it's a blessing in disguise, and you don't see it initially, but with time that comes down, right? Time unfolds, days go by, months, weeks, even years go by, and you're like, wow, I'm so fucking grateful that happened. Like, I didn't see it back then, but I'm so glad. Like, look back at some past experiences that in the moment you're like, oh my God, this is the worst thing that ever could have happened. And now look back at it and be like, wow, like, I kind of understand why that had to happen. Like, maybe it was like the loss of a relationship, but actually turned out it was better that they left your life. I'm just saying. Anyways, Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Sun. This is awesome energy. This is about you guys really stepping into a more authentic life, a more fulfilling life, and having supportive relationships, supportive connections, friendships, making new memories that are super fulfilling, super happy, and just like really being in the present. This is rising from many of the struggles, moving away from the hard, tough, dark times, moving out of that depressive energy, really coming out feeling stronger, feeling brighter, feeling more positive and inspired, and ready to just move forward and move on with your life, and like never looking back. You won't look back after this, like for a fact, you won't be looking back. Like you're spreading your wings over here. You see this beautiful butterfly. Your transformation this month is just remarkable. Like you are just clearing any of the cobwebs, the residue of the past, of the pains, the hurts that you have gone through. You're really just laying that to rest, and you're setting yourself free, and you're no longer feeling so tied to a situation. You're no longer feeling so stuck on a situation or a person. Like you're really just getting back your strength and redirecting your energy here with the 8 of Wands. This is all about movement. This is all about your manifestations coming into life. And finally, like the timing of events that are taking place this month, it seems like, you know, it's a domino effect. It's like you hit one and then it's a whole chain reaction of, if it wasn't for that heartbreak, if it wasn't for that loss, if it wasn't for that redirection, none of this that's about to come into your life, none of all these blessings maybe would have happened, or would have happened in a different way. So it's just like the way things are unfolding this month it's insane. I don't even have words for it. I don't even have words for it, but it feels like it's all connected to a bigger picture or a bigger source. We look at the Ace of Pentacles and, you know, there's all these rings, right? And look at the center of the ring. It's like there is some core reason as to why all these things that are happening. Like there's a bigger plan that you're just not aware of, and you really need to just trust yourself and ground yourself and know like you're gonna be okay and you're gonna get through this. And like I was saying that in like your last reading or the reading before that, I can't remember, but it was hella intense. But you guys are really recognizing like, I'm gonna be okay, I'm gonna get through this, I'm gonna be better than I once ever was. Like, yeah, you're rising from all that pain and the struggles, but it's beautiful. You're transforming drastically, and your life is just transforming in a way where you're gonna feel and just be living a happier, fulfilling life without any of the pain, any of that crap holding you back. It just feels like things are just getting ramped up. Like this is just the beginning of what's yet to come. Like there's so much beauty that's going to be coming into your life, but you need to be receptive and you need to be open to receiving it. And another thing that I was mentioning earlier is like getting very clear, very specific as to what it is that you're trying to manifest. I just got like this weird kind of pinch in my palm. Never felt that before, but it literally felt like a needle pricking my palm. I don't know. Maybe there's like a superstition behind that. But what could that be about? Maybe you work with your hands, or I don't know. Something about the hands. Maybe there's healing taking place with your hands. I don't know, dude. All right, let's clarify. Let's get some details. Let's, I feel like there's some important conversations that will take place. What deck do I want to use for this? No. Yes. Okay, I just need to feel it out. Yeah, I think there will be some important conversations that you'll be having this month that will change your perspective. Even like your worldview, like connecting with people that maybe come from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different experiences, and it changes your perspective on life itself. Tell me about, so let's take a look into the Seven of Cups and just get a little bit of clarity as to what this could be talking about here. Tell me about the Seven of Cups for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of June 2022. Tell me about the Seven of Cups for Leo in the month of June 2022. Page of Pentacles. All right. The Emperor reversed, Star, Seven of Cups upright. Four of Swords at the bottom. Take some time out to rest, and take some time out for some contemplation, reflection, as well as getting clear with what you're trying to manifest here with the what is this card? Bro, brain fart. Empress. Holy fuck, I literally had the biggest brain fart at that moment. I was like, what is this card? Take some time to focus on the seeds that you wish to plant for yourself, for your future self, right? So like I said, some of these situations, the loss that you experienced, it was out of your control. There's nothing you could have done, could have said, could have done differently to have avoided the situation. The Emperor reverse coming out was like, I'm picking up on the energy, like whatever you went through, it was really out of your control. It was part of this divine plan. And you're now beginning to see the opportunity, or you're now beginning to see why this happened, okay? You're getting the clarity here. Seven of Cups upright this time, or no, sorry, the backside of the Seven of Cups. This is clarity, seeing things exactly as they are. Before, you're like, why did this happen to me? I don't understand. And now you're like, oh, I get it now. I get it now. Spirit, wow, you really got me there. Like I said, it's like the beautiful blossom. It was so great. It was so beautiful. And then it fucking died. You're like, oh my God, why would you do this? And then for months, you're like, where's the flowers? Will I ever bloom again? And then harvest season comes around, which underneath the Bright Mother, which is all about that new initiating energy, underneath that we had Lady of the Harvest. This is all about endings, and some are happy endings and some are not so happy endings, but it talks about the transition of change. And so that is before any of this new energy comes in. So it's like the loss, the dying of those blooms, and feeling sad about it, feeling sentimental, feeling emotional, and feeling all types of emotions about it. But then something beautiful comes out of it. Something, like I said, a fruit at the end of harvest season. You're like, wow, it wasn't all for nothing. That's the thing that you're realizing. Like at first when you went through this, you're like, this was all for nothing. I wasted my time. I wasted my energy. I feel like a failure. I feel like this is like just feeling all types of way, right? And then as time goes on in the month of June, you're realizing like, oh my God, this wasn't for nothing. Like there's a reason why. Like for a long time, you may have not understood, why did this happen? Like, I don't get it. What did I do to deserve this? You were left just feeling confused. The month of June, you're getting the clarity as to, oh my God, I fucking understand why this happened now. And like, I just, aha moments, major aha moments. But there's major healing taking place. You're getting back your balance. And like I was saying earlier, it's like you're coming into your most authentic self, your most truest self. And it just feels very freeing. It feels very positive, and just feeling inspired about the future, and just having a renewed sense of hope after feeling such loss, after feeling such, you know, discouragement and all that stuff that we talked about in your previous readings. It's like you're really coming out of that, and it's just, oh my God, like I just want to like send you guys a hug, because I know your last few readings have been intense. I'm so glad the group I'm picking up on, it's like things are improving for you. Like hallelujah. Can we get an amen? Can we get an amen? Because damn, y'all really went through it. You guys really went through it. But oh my God, I'm so happy for you. This is good. You deserve this. Okay, so let's take a look into the sun. Let's take a look into this really high, I want to almost say it's like electric. It's like just so fiery. It feels like you're transcending. Is that the right word? Just like rising. Like when we look at the Six of Wands to the sun, especially the sun, it's just like it's so explosive. It's like you're exploding. It's just like, it's making me think of fireworks. Really. All right. Maybe making me think of that Katy Perry song. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Because I know you guys probably felt like a plastic bag for a while there, drifting through the wind. But now you get the chance to start again. Literally, why am I thinking of that song? It's like probably fitting. It's probably fitting. Maybe the lyrics really resonate with someone out there. Wow. Kind of about the sun for Leo, summarizing Venus in the month of June. We got the moon coming out, Piscean energy. You know, not sure how am I going to get through this? Will I get through this? When is my life going to improve? The darkest day, the darkest hour is now over. Or it's the end. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't have the right words for this, but like the darkest, is it the darkest hour is near dawn? Or I don't fucking know what the saying is, but you know, it's like, it's where the sun begins to start to rise in the morning. Like it's like 4 in the morning or wherever you live. That's when, okay, it's gotten the darkest it's going to be. Now the sun's going to start to rise, right? The sun's beginning to rise. It's starting to get a little bit brighter. The sun will rise again. All right, so you will rise again. Like, that's the energy I feel from this. And it just feels so good. I'm so happy for you. All right, 6 of Wands in the sun for Leo. 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands in the sun for Leo in the month of June. King of Wands. Oh yeah, you're back on your A game. Feeling yourself. We have the 10 of Swords backside coming out. So there's this energy of reviewing. Yeah, in the 3 of Swords backside, there's this energy of reviewing. These two cards literally look so similar. The Fool. Okay, you will rise again. This is the energy I'm feeling like wow. Okay, so look at this. The 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, both the backside. This is all about reviewing your past. So we just went through Mercury retrograde. We're still a little bit in that post shadow, so it's fading out. And so you had the time, you had the opportunity to look back at some things from your past, and it was hella triggering. It was uncomfortable. It was painful. It brought up a lot of yucky shit, but you looked at it and you integrated the lessons, you expressed it, you released a lot of that built up shit, and now you can really lay it to rest. You can lay this to rest. You really dug deep into like that unconscious level, questioning, why do I feel this way? Where does this stem from? What do I still need to release? What am I still holding on to that isn't serving me? What is it that I haven't accepted? What is it that I, insert blank, right? You did a lot of that yucky, dark shadow work. Whew. And man, oh man, was it intense. Some of you were seeking therapy. Some of you were getting help from others or seek some sort of support from others, or there is support from others coming in this month where you can really begin to start letting people in instead of just constantly taking it on and keeping it to yourself and not wanting to burden others. It's like you are now realizing like it's safe to open up, it's safe to trust people, and you can let people in and let your guard down, and you don't have to carry all this baggage, all of your burdens alone. And that's really awesome. So like I said, there's that energy of you guys reviewing some shit from your past, looking at the lessons, learning from it, growing from it. 3 of Pentacles is such an energy of like learning and gaining knowledge and mastery and just like expanding, right? And learning from your mistakes and areas where you can improve and better yourself, because we're always learning, we're always growing. It doesn't matter how old you are. I don't care if you're 99. I don't care if you're 100. You're still learning on this life on Earth, right? Earth is a place to learn some of the most challenging shit. Anyways, we had the King of Wands and the Fool. This is where you begin to rise again. This is where you begin to step into the life that you've always dreamed of having, and feeling just, again, excited about the future, feeling at peace, feeling confident within yourself, ready to just take on the world. And again, it's like you see in the distance, the Fool, this is like sunrise kind of energy. Like I was saying, it's like the sun is starting to rise again, and your darkest moments are over. Thank fuck. I can't stress that enough. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for that, because I know y'all were, again, I don't need to repeat myself, but I know you guys were going through it. I just feel like there's so much happy, blissful moments that will be coming to you in the month of June. Lots of things to enjoy, to celebrate, to be proud of. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of how far you've come, how much you've achieved so far. It just feels like you can finally catch your breath this month. I mean, I don't really want to look into anything else. We're kind of running out of time here. It's been a bit of a longer read. Not really. Nah, we're good. But yeah, you keep that up, because you are on the right track. You're on the upswing. Things are improving for you drastically this month. You're going to start to see a really positive shift for you, Leo, and I'm so glad. Okay, you guys? So hang on just a little bit tighter. You're on that upswing. It's going to improve. It's going to get better. Step by step, day by day. Be patient with yourself. You're going through that death rebirth process. You will rise again. Your flowers that you blooms so beautifully, yeah, they died. It's sad, disappointing. I wish it lasted longer. I wish this, I wish that. You can't change the past. But guess what? There will be a major reward. Fruits will grow from this, okay? major fruits, major rewards. It'll be worth it in the end, okay? So Leo, just keep that in mind. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. If this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe. If you want to follow me on my other social media, Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And if you want to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.